Here at Nerdy Dude, we have our hands in a bunch of different ways to mine. We've got our Helium miners, we've got our little ASIC HNS miner. Pretty soon we're going to have our Planet Watch miner, and we're also mining Algorand. Not true mining Algorand, we are just selling our hash power and being paid out the profits of Algorand. So with that, we also are doing the Deeper, which we were really hesitant to do, but we're glad we did. So stay tuned.
Nerdy Dude stuff.
Today's beer of the day is called Paid in Full. This is brought to you by Modest Man Brewing out in Keene, New Hampshire. This is a DIPA, 7.6 alcohol by volume. Heavy notes of Galaxy, Strata, and Citra hops. Most of the double IPAs and the hazies are doing a lot of Citra hops just because of the fruit aromas and flavors they bring out. But they also have a bit of citrus, some grapefruit, and some passion fruit mouthfeel to it as well. Cheers to you guys. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and all that good stuff. If this is your first time finding my channel, please take a moment to consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on that bell notification as we post videos weekly. And we will be doing a stream tomorrow, which we stream every Monday, but it might be a little bit later. So make sure you have that bell icon hit so that way you can stay up to date and you can join us as we talk about optimal Helium mining network placements live on stream. And we take a look at what you got and we go from there. Now, we were very hesitant to get into the Deeper network, and we had gone through a lot of issues getting it initially set up and, staking. And today we are going to go over exactly what our settings are, the numbers that we have. I know we've done this in a greater detail in a previous video, but this is a results video. So we're going to have a little bit of a refresher of what we have, how much credit score we have, and then we're going to jump into the hard results of our Deeper mining. And I gotta say, now that everything has been set and locked up, I truly enjoy the fact that I have set this and forget it. I don't even look at it until 2 or 3 days pass. I have the little Deeper mini device on my dresser in my room next to my router, and as long as that little connection light for the Ethernet port is on, I don't even think about it. Whereas on Helium, I always pull up my phone and I'm like pulling up my miners and I'm checking on the garage on the green light and I'm making sure that they're mining every single day. Whereas with Deeper, I literally just got to plug it in, I staked my tokens, and I don't even look back or think twice about it. So we're going to show everything that we have. We're going to give you a quick refresher, and then we are going to look at our actual brass tacks, the numbers, how much Deeper token that we have, and we'll go from there. So let's jump over to the computer screen. As of right now, Deeper is sitting at about 10 cents, just shy of 10.5 cents, and it's pretty much a good entry point if you are on the fence about this platform. I got in when it was between 11 to 12 cents, and really the best place to go and get your DPR tokens is going to be on MEXC. It's an exchange. Link is for this in the description, and you're going to save yourself a lot on the fees. So what we ended up doing was we picked up 21,267 Deeper off of MEXC when we got into this. And the reason why I say 267 additional to the 21,000 is because that was the minimum to withdraw the withdraw from MEXC to our MetaMask wallet. So this is where we got our Deeper. This is where I recommend. Link is in the description. It's currently on the pairs of DPR to USDT, sitting around a dime per token. So not too bad. Right here is the main link up screen where we set up our wallet address, we set up our serial number for our miner, and we set up our Deeper chain wallet as well. Once that's all locked in, we set the staking amount that we want, and you can see here that we have 21,000 DPR staked for a credit score of 300. Why exactly did we do 21,000 Deeper? Because right now we wanted to buy as much credit as possibly that we could afford, and so we put ourselves up to 20,000, and then the additional 1,000 Deeper when we went to stake is to get our miner ahead of the 1 month wait list to be added to the blockchain. Now, once again, you guys can do all this completely organic and not spend a single bit of anything in Deeper. You can just buy your mini, your nano, and you guys are Genesis is whatever. You can buy the mini or the nano and just plug those in and let them run. So you'll have 1 month before that gets added to the blockchain, and then you'll have to build your credit score to the minimum of 100 Deeper, or 100 naturally, which will take you 200 days. Because right now, when you have your mini or your Deeper device plugged in and you're uploading and sharing 10 megabits a day, you have to do 2 days to 1 megabit. So that's 2 divided by 200 to get to a credit score of 100. So that's 200 days, whatever. That's how the math is. So you can do this all completely organic and just plug it in and forget it as well. You don't have to do any of the staking. You don't have to do any of the deeper purchasing and transferring and gas fees and so on and so forth. Or you could play around and see what tier that you want. So the base minimum to get yourself the credit score needed to mine starting immediately will be 6,000 deeper. If you want to just wait a month and you don't care, it's 5,000 deeper. Or if you want to skip the waiting line and then start your 200-day journey naturally, then you just buy 1,000 deeper, you stake 1,000, you get your deeper device on the blockchain quicker, and you get going same day. So what we did was we bought 20,000 deeper plus 1,000, and that is yielding us right now a current deeper price of 10.5 cents of about $2 a day. Ultimately, it's giving us 19.18 deeper, because really, hopefully, when this platform launches and goes sky high, we could start looking at potentially maybe Helium numbers, and that would be retirement levels right there. So after I have everything staked, with that comment being said, if I decide to withdraw my 20,000 deeper at the end of its 9-month cycle, it's going to drop my credit score back to, I'm pretty much going to fall down to 100 because I already have my organic growth. So I'll be at 100. And if we're looking at $20 a token and we're getting 2.75 a day, that's still like 50, 60, or $50 a day if the token prices go to Helium levels. Otherwise, if not, we would just leave ourselves at the 300 credit score, which after 9 months will be put at the 400 credit score, getting ourselves 32.88 deeper a day. So looking at our device here, we have everything all set up. Now I am connected to, and I named, you could probably see it. I named my networks different things. So this one is the deeper network. So that way I know when I link my Wi-Fi to my Wi-Fi, I am connecting to my deeper device, so I could pull up the screen and go and look at the stats here. That's what you're going to do is go into your IP address on a device that is connected to the network that your deeper network is on and type 11.22.33.44 or 34.34.34.34, and then you're going to go into a login name where I believe the initial password is, the username is admin and the password is miner, and then of course you want to switch that immediately, so I've switched to mine. So I've got everything all set up here. I pretty much have it plug and go. I've been doing fairly well. I haven't changed any of the settings or throttled any of the megabits that I've been sharing. I've just been letting it do its base minimum. So we're going to pull up our deeper mining and everything here just so we can keep taking a look. All right, so you can see here, we have actually been officially mining for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we had our miner set up for the past 10 days. We've already received our payout for today. You could see right here, 9:26. We received that about 33 minutes ago, which was awesome. And you can see it's that 19.178, which we can round it up to 19.18, that the calculator shows that we are earning for our credit score. We go into our mining, our proof of credit mining. Let's let this load here. Well, that's of course what we just did. Let's go to our wallet. There was another place where I wanted to show that I could do the, right here. So this is what we've got for our total balance of DPR is 190. So at the current price of 190.737165 times okay, let's be stupid. All right, 190 times, I fat fingered it, of course, 0.105. We're looking at already in the past, obviously, if we're mining $2 a day, and this is at the current price, we are looking at $20 in the past 10 days. And yeah, we're making more Helium mining, but Helium mining, we always have to fidget with it, and we have to finagle, and we have to sync it with the blockchain and make sure we have the best antenna and blah, blah, blah. But this we can just set and forget, which has been excellent. So you see here that our credit score is currently at 300. I know I would rather prefer it to be what we're at 10 days now. I would prefer it to say 305, and I know it is a display feature that they are going to be working on, but as of right now, your organic credit score growth won't show until you get to the next tier. So unless they make that update within the next 190 days, I won't see my credit score increase until it actually officially hits 400, and then it'll go up. But it'd be really cool within the next 190 days to see it say like 315, 317, 329, 369, and then like, 399, and then boom, then we hit the 400 credit score. Not that it does anything to our rewards until we hit that 400 credit score. And then you can see here my daily traffic shared. The minimum that you have to do is 10 megabits, but you see mine pretty much is showing about 32.05 megabits. And then with that deeper miner being plugged in with the 32 that I'm sharing a day, it is consuming a 19 megabits, which is usually probably when I turn my work laptop on and do the work, and then I kind of close it and go from there and let it sit there organically. So I haven't really farted around with any other of the settings here. You can go in and take a look at everything that the traffic that's coming in, what exactly the system is. I believe traffic will show you everything it's been blocking and you can see everything and the links and all the stuff that your DPN is essentially doing for you. So it's very, very, very nifty. Now, I do want to say something about this where if you are looking at playing things like chips.gg or BetFury and you're using a DPN device, when you go to log into those platforms, since like BetFury is no longer really available to U.S. residents. If you go to log in, it'll say that they require you to unplug your VPN device before you can log in. So I don't use BetFury when I'm on my deeper network, Wi-Fi /network. I use that on my regular one, and then I use Hawks VPN to get in there. So that's just something to take into consideration if you are trying to utilize your DPN device for some of these platforms that have gotten ahead of the curve and will say, make sure you deactivate your device before you log in. That's because they're trying to see if you're a US resident getting in there, whereas Hawks VPN just kind of like slips through everything, which is just awesome and fantastic. So very, very happy to see that. But like I said, we don't have to fiddle around or anything. We just plug this in and we can never look at this screen again. We can go an entire 9 months and never look here, just because they don't actually have a withdraw opportunity on the wallet just yet. We go into wallet manager here. We can do a transfer and everything. Well, actually, I believe we can now. I believe we can actually transfer it out to our wallet address or send it to this one or a MetaMask up here. So it looks like that was new. When I was originally farting around with it, that was the OK was blurred out. So we'll have to try that on another video to send that out. Not that we have any reason to until the token price jumps up to like $2, $3, $4, $5. So we will have to see there. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please take a second to consider turning on that subscription once again and hitting that bell notification just so you can stay up to date with our weekly videos and our Monday stream every week. Other than that, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me on Twitter, Telegram, Discord, preferably Discord, because I'm not really a huge fan of Telegram. I do have it, but I don't have a group for nerdy dude stuff set up. But all that stuff is in the link of this video. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, all that good stuff. I'm O'Prius, and we'll see you guys next time. I know the beer thing isn't really necessarily for everyone, but that's just kind of my shtick, and it's just who I am. And I'm not trying to sell you guys any beer, but one of my subscribers did ask me where I get so many different unique and fun beers, and this is where I get it. It's from Beer Drop. My wife got this for me as a subscription for my birthday. It's essentially a box that comes once a month. You select the style of beer that you enjoy. You add it to your drop list. You can change your subscription level tiers based on how much beer you want to get each month. Right now, I only get 5 beers, but I get 2 of each. And if you want to join, you can save yourself $10 by using the link in the description. So I'm not trying to sell you any beer, promote alcoholism, drink responsibly, but I want you guys to have free beer. I want free beer. Link in the description. I'll see you guys soon.